Everybody, thank you for being again with me on my channel. This is my fifth video that I am publishing on the channel on the journey of building my YouTube channel, which I am trying to take you with me on. And this fifth video is supposed to be aiming at presenting you with some product or services which I know about. And I've been thinking a lot about what to show you in this video. And of course, that's something which again took me a lot of time, but finally I decided on showing you Kindle Direct Publishing. Maybe you are aware of it, maybe you don't, but anyway, this is the kind of business I am looking into at the moment. So apart from building my YouTube channel, I am also trying to start publishing books on Amazon, and I'll show you in a moment where to start from, what Kindle Direct Publishing means if you don't know about it, and so on and so forth. So let's go together on Kindle Direct Publishing page. This is the page. You just click join KDP and you will have to you can immediately join without any requirements. You just put your email address and then you'll be able to join the publishing company here, or the publishing business. What is Amazon doing? Okay, they teach you about what kind of books you can publish. As you say, multiple types of books: business, children's, non-fiction, and everything that you can imagine, everything that you like. If you prefer a specific type of books, or if you know somebody that or you think about an audience that wants a specific type of book, you can publish it. It's not no restriction on that. Of course, you have to respect some rules in KDP about the quality of the book, about the cover, about the sizes and things like that. But that's something that technical more than what I am trying to do here. So if you want to see what you can earn from this KDP, so it says it's free to use, and they offer different royalty options that you can earn from your craft. So what they say here, look, so they have between 70 and 35%. They explain why it's that different, and here at the bottom of the page, you can see what you can earn from an ebook. Okay, so a digital product in this case, or a physical product in paperback at different prices. You can see what the royalty rate is, and then how much you can make per paperback sold or per ebook sold. The difference, as you see, the price difference is big between them, because of course a paperback book has higher costs with printing, shipping, so you get a lower royalty compared to the price that you put the book for sale. But the thing is that this price is something that you set. It's not Amazon. Amazon is not imposing you anything, so you just set the price if you want. If you believe that your book can sell at 19.99, then you put it at 19.99, and you will get more money, more royalties. But of course, that means that the book can be sold at that price. So this is a fine balance that you have to evaluate yourself. Okay, so this is what I wanted to, where I wanted to start from KDP, and give you this quick introduction into KDP. They show you actually here on the under publish in a way the 3 simple steps how to create the manuscript. Okay, these are the steps, but of course you have to go into details and in the end be able to publish a book like this. But it's not necessary. This is what is called, if you want, high-end book, right? Because it contains a lot of information. Medium content, it's a book which is maybe containing, because you have actually people who are publishing on KDP are talking about mainly 3 types of books: the low content book, the medium content book, and the high content book. So this would be a high content book, which is fiction, non-fiction, with a lot of text, a lot of information, chapters, you know, the kind of book that you maybe read on the beach or somewhere. But then you can also have medium content book, and in the case of medium content book, we are talking about books like maybe coloring books, or that also contain some text, maybe. Uh, so yeah, prompt journals, if you know about what a prompt journal is, but we'll look at that in a second if you want. And the low content books are books which are actually just simple journals, if you want, without any text, just a page with lines on it, or a page with squares on it, or whatever. So if you go to Amazon here, and for instance, if you go to books, let's say we go to books from here, and then let's say we're looking for, we mentioned prompt journals, but actually let's start with Judge Journal, yeah. So which is the lowest uh, uh, low content books and the easier to create. So for instance, you know, okay, some of not all the books on Amazon are from KDP, because for instance, if I'm not wrong, Amazon is not delivering this kind of book with this kind of binding. But yeah, I know that they wanted to introduce this as well, so I'm not sure about it. But okay, if we look at journal, whatever, you know this kind of journal. They're simple journals with lines and nothing else. So this is the kind of low content one. But if you look, so this would be the low content. And but if you look, for instance, for a prompt journal, let's say we do this like this. Okay, there are subcategories that you can consider, but let's say we just look for prompt journal, and then here we have, for instance, let's see what kind of self journal they have. For instance, this 52-week mental health journal, guided prompts and self-reflection. So in a way, it's something that people are guided through something. Through you can see the page. So it's not just journal with lines. It's a journal with some guidance. So this would be a medium content book. Okay, so it looks very nice. This one, it looks very nice. But if you're looking at it, okay, it was published in August 2021. It has 172 pages. If you scroll down, okay, this is how they present the book. This is the A plus content that is called on Amazon. And we can look here, it's published on as you said, on 7th August, and we can see the bestseller rank here. It's 7,711. So let's see how much money this book make. So if I go to this calculator, free Amazon book sales calculator, so it's free. Let's say we put here it was 7711. What does it say? It says it sells 16 books per day. Okay, but it is paperback. It is on Amazon.com. Was it paperback? It should say somewhere here. Okay, maybe we go to the top and see if it's paperback or yes, it's paperback. So okay, look, it's spiral bound, so you can publish on KDP as a spiral bound. So it's 66.51, which is okay, quite a low price in my opinion. But let's see if we go here and now we click on the show advanced calculator. Let's take this number. So it says page is 172, interior black and white, and the price was 651. 651. And now we can see actually that they make $16 per day or 16 cents. I can't see exactly how much it says here. 16. Let me actually increase, because I saw this book for $9.99. let's say, and in this case they make 50 cents per day per book. And if we sell it for $10.99, what does it say? 59 cents per book, earnings per month 1,071, but they actually sell it for 651, it says. So they make about 450 or 80 euros per month, which probably for them, I assume these guys have a lot more books published in Amazon. So because they reduce this price a lot, they're competing on price in this case. Let's say, let's do this. So if we look at mental health journal instead of from journal and do it like this, let's see what the competition is in this niche. Okay, so you have 60,000 results. So we can see that the competition is quite strong in this niche. And then you have like books for $11.99, $25.99, and so on and so forth. So there are a lot of more pricey books or journal, mental health journal. So the competition is quite big, quite strong. So maybe, I don't know, in this case, maybe you can niche down this one and go for mental health journal for women. Okay, still a lot of competition, like 50,000. So actually, probably this is a tough niche to go into because the competition here, it shows that is very, very high. So I wouldn't recommend you, if you're a beginner, to start in this niche and to try publishing a book in this niche. Even if probably it's very very profitable, yes. So for instance, let's take this one. It says 500 books sold or bought by customers in the past month. So let's take this one, let's open it, and because I'm curious to see at $12.99 how much they sell. Okay, another thing that I wanted to tell you, there are some extension you can look for, Chrome extension, which you can install, and then on the main page you'll also see the BSR, so you don't have to go to look at each book. But this one is what rank it is. It is bestseller rank. It has 13,000 in office products and 165 in hardcover executive notebooks. So if you look at, let's say, 165, okay, let's show us, okay, black and white, and let's see, this is a hardback, and let's look at how many pages. Where is it? I believe this is not a KDP book, right? So this is what we can't see exactly what it is. So it's probably published by this publishing house. But let's look for something else. Let's look at this one, which I'm sure it should be independent published. This is a mood tracker. Look, it's $17.99 or $9.99. Let's look at BSR. Okay, you see here, independently published. So this is published by somebody like you and me. Okay, the bestseller rank is 89,000, so which is quite high. So this book is not making too much money, but okay, let's check it as we are here. 89,000, it says 89,069. It was, I think we're looking at the hardback. It has 110 pages. No, we're looking at the paperback, so 110. 110. And price was $9.99. $9.99. Okay, and what does it say? It says actually it's making a loss. Actually, it's not. It's selling 43 copies per month, and it is making a loss at this price. So it's not a profitable book. But as I said, this niche seems to be quite competitive at 50,000 results. But let's look at something else. Let's say coloring book for adults, let's say. Or let's look at coloring book for kids ages 4 8. Let's see how many results we have. We have again 50,000 results. Can we niche down in any way this one? Probably not. I don't see any recommendation from Amazon here. So again, we have 50,000 results. You can look at what they sell here. So for instance, let's take this book about unicorn, mermaid and princess. It's $9.99. Let's look at the BSR and the number of pages. So this is a coloring book. As you see, this is the A+ content. Very nice, very tempting for little girls or for their parents actually to buy it for their kids. It's independently published, as we believe, published in June 2023. It has 104 pages. So let's say here 104 pages. Price is $9.99. It was paperback. And it is black and white. So what does it say? It makes $6 per day, in total $166 per month, which is a good profit, I would say, because then if you have like 10, 100 books like this, then multiply this number by 100, and then you can say you make about $16,000 per month. So that's okay. Take this as an estimate because, of course, this kind of calculators are not absolutely precise, but you can consider it as an estimator. So, actually, what you need to do now, if you want to publish on KDP, as we discussed it before, is to go and try to find niches which I believe should be somewhere in the range of less than 1,000 you should aim for. If you can find a niche like that, let's see if this one gives me some more. Okay, give me relaxation, stress relief, with flowers and butterflies. You see this one, it sounds quite complicated. Look, we have 890 results. So in a few minutes we just found a niche which has less competition and looks very good. So I believe that this can be something that we can look into. Of course, we should look also to see what kind of BSRs these books are. So, because if you, in this niche, if you have books only with BSR like over 300,000, actually, you know, different people on YouTube, different gurus, let's say, but okay, people who are publishing on KDP, some of them recommend that any book up to 300,000 BSR, it's a good book to consider. So if you find on, for instance, on the first page on Amazon for this keyword, like, I don't know, at least maybe 3 books with BSR under 300,000, then you can say that's a good niche maybe, and it's worth trying to get into. This one is over 300,000, so we need to go back and maybe see if other book is better positioned. Let's take this one, and okay, let's see which BSR this book has. As you see, the A+ content is there, so it's 959. Oh, this is an amazing rank. Let's try to do this final calculation. So 959. It's paperback. It's on Amazon.com. How many pages? How many pages? 206 pages. 206, and the price was. Let's go back to the top. The price was 11.11 for the paperback. So 11.11, and let's see. Look, they make 7,400 per month, which is amazing, right? So we've discovered a niche in a few minutes. very, I mean, it's a bit of work that you need to do. But then if you can create this kind of book, then you can try to sell it. Okay, this book, as you see, has a lot of reviews, so it's published long ago in 2020. But imagine if you publish a book today and in a few years you can reach this kind of earning. So this is what I wanted to show you today. So join me for the next video. Hopefully it will be a bit more interesting. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this one, and I thank you very much for your involvement and for your support and watching my channel. Cheers.